Hi team, this is AJ with Trading Trainer on the evening of Monday, August 23rd with your Trading Trainer Daily Insights. What we're going to do here is take a look at the broad market by taking a look at representative indexes of our watch list, namely the Dow Jones Industrial Average, the NASDAQ Composite Index, and the S&P 500 Index. We're also going to take a look at the New York Stock Exchange Composite Index and the VIX Volatility Index. But before looking at any charts, team, I'm actually going to log into the Trading Trainer Learning Community web portal by going to login.tradingtrainer.com. Now, once I've logged into the Learning Community web portal, I'm going to go right to Daily Insights. I'm going to ask you to please go to Recommendations. There you're going to find recommendations for tomorrow's trading session. You're also going to find our audio commentary, which is going to take you by the hand through today's Daily Insights. I recommend you listen to the opening and closing comments of that audio commentary especially. But for this particular broad market analysis of this Charts of Interest series, let's go right to index stats. We've got our trading bias at neutral. Our industrials shown by our Dow Jones Industrial Average dropped 0.38% on light below average volume. Our tech stock shown by our NASDAQ Composite Index dropped 0.92% on light below average volume. And our large cap shown by our S&P 500 Index dropped 0.4%. Moving on to our secondary indexes, our 100 best stocks out there shown by the S&P 100 dropped 0.31%. Our mid cap shown by the S&P 400 Index dropped 0.94%. And our small caps shown by the S&P 600 and the Russell 2000, two different perspectives on small caps, dropped 1.25 and 1.34% respectively. Our New York Stock Exchange Composite Index dropped 0.4%. Volatility increased 0.67%. We're back up at 25.66. Gold fell 1.16 and oil 0.32%. Moving on to our watch list, we see that there's no covered call writing candidates or option trading candidates that were identified today. Moving on to our daily picks, you're going to see right here in our daily picks report generation tool that if we go ahead and want to take a closer look at volume and trends, with respect to our indexes, we can do that. You can see here volume is just really down. Long duration trends are neutral. Short duration trends are starting to show bearish. We've got bearish short duration trends on the Dow, the S&P 500, the S&P 100, and the New York Stock Exchange Composite Index. Also oil. We can back up these reports here. We can actually use our templates that we usually get entries and exit signals from our stocks on and apply them to our indexes to kind of get a qualitative idea of what the overall broad market's doing. Our three trend continuation templates are showing that the broad market has no long-term trends to continue, if you will. The short-term trend test is very much on the bearish side, in some cases even having the long-term trend reversal action kicking in. And with respect to our pattern alteration template, we see a lot of sideways channeling going on. The Dow, the S&P 500, the S&P 100, the mid caps, Russell, New York Stock Exchange, even gold is channeling horizontally. That means we've got a very large Bollinger Band width index, but we also have a very high bar counter. Let's go ahead and take a look at some charts. I'm going to go to Trading Tools and Charting. Go ahead and pull up some indexes. I'm going to use my user template, and we'll go to indexes, and we'll start with the Dow. I'm using my user template because I've got the 200, the 50, and the 30-day simple moving average already programmed in.